Yo, 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 another Sunday. And you know what that means? Me and Roman2raww here. We're doing another episode
Back at it again
of a Pre LLama Show. This is a show that we do before the Big Llama Show, 10 p.m. Eastern every Sunday over on the Big Llama Show channel. So go check that out. What it do, son?
What it do, shouty?
How you doing, baby boy?
Oh, I'm doing great. I just gave the fucking the Pacers 20 points. You dig?
Give him 20.
19. You get the picture though.
All right, man. How's your week been?
Man, working night shift.
You were up with me a couple times. I was like, this nigga
Yes, sir. Having a great time over there in downtown Jacksonville with the crackheads. Great time over there. And then I also had my nephew come into the world this week.
Okay.
Jahani. Wait, what's his name? Jahani Khalil Pounds. So, yeah, very eventful week. Got to spend some time with the other nephews and whatnot. Yeah, getting back to it. Another week.
Another week on the grind.
How about you, sir?
Life's good, man. Life's good. Can't complain. Content's been booming. You know what I'm saying? Go check out my channel.
Booming.
The fucking Mortal Kombat reaction. I'm very surprised with what that's doing, but it just shows me that we gotta get some shorter content under our belts, because for how short the video is and the watch time, to me is like kind of dope.
It's given. It's given.
Yeah, and then on the Blackout channel itself, obviously, Pre LLama Show's been winning the last couple of weeks in terms of views over there on both. I mean, the Pre LLama Show, the Twitch numbers have been kind of good as well. But I do gotta say, me and Birdie are doing a Heels, which is on Stars, about wrestling, starring Stephen Amell. We've been doing a review the last couple of weeks. We will do another one for this week. But, bro, the first episode had 13 views that we did, right? 2 weeks ago. It was like, whatever, you know. To me, the show doesn't really do numbers anyways. Like, in terms of, like, reviews and shit. Like, one guy has, like, 300,000 subscribers, and I watch his shit for Power and all that. And his Power shit gets some good views. He posted a whole season review, and it only got, like, 100 views. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn, like, you know, to me, it's good practice. Plus, me and Bird really like the show. So it's good conversation. It's just a different kind of piece of content, right? Yeah. So we put the second episode out. I've actually been making the thumbnails and shit, like trying to do the YouTube thing with these videos. We put the second one out, 23 views first couple days, and then from that it's gone like 20 plus like views every day, like a couple more views every day. I'm like, damn, like that shit kind of growing. And then of course the Mortal Kombat reaction from the first couple, I think I posted it the 7th, had like 30 views for the 7th till the 10th. But from since the 10th till today, 160. So watching like these little content pieces grow now that we've been doing it for 10 weeks. I mean, this is the 10th episode of the Pre LLama Show. So we've been on this grind for 10 weeks, you know.
Yes, sir.
Seeing like the slow growth on the different kind of videos I'm posting is kind of dope. And it to me, it just shows that, again, we're doing the right shit. You know, we're getting
the only thing I didn't like about this week, and I don't mean to cut you off, the only thing I didn't like about this week, because of having to work night shift, I missed out on the llama video that's coming soon to y'all. Y'all gonna have to go check that out.
Sure,
they did the jackass reaction, which I'm sure was hilarious.
They did. That one got like 50 views. It's been out for like an hour. Well, shout out to Llama, definitely.
Go watch that.
Definitely. Mexican Vanilla say, yo, what it do? What it do?
Hola.
I hope you're breathing all right. But yeah, man. So just seeing, like I said, the little growth, you know, and I feel like our episodes have been getting, in terms of conversation, have been getting better the last couple. So I don't know, man. It just feels like we're putting in the work, and little by little we're seeing we're continuing to see the fruits of the labor. But that's been my week, bro. I've honestly been betting on sports and fucking thinking about content all week. That's literally been my shit. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't know.
I mean, still touch on that. What you call it? My boy I sent it to you. My boy hit me up the other day, and I didn't even know he was watching like that. And you know, for him to give me that little bit of the praise, you know what I'm saying? It really was a confidence booster.
I mean, like I said, the conversations have been really good. But I've been praising you for the last couple of weeks too, because you have been getting better. Just from when we started. I mean, obviously from when you first came around in terms of content, but from when we first just started this podcast, every week I think you're stepping up. You've been really good at keeping us on track in terms of like what we're talking about. If we have topics lined up, you kind of like move the conversation forward, which I appreciate because I do 3 podcasts. I'm not trying to do that for everyone. I'm pretty sure the only one right now at this point I do it for is the late night. You know, Llama does it on his show, and then here it's good to see you taking that role. And again, I mean, people are watching, man. I mean, this week a couple people from my job even were like, "Yo, your clips are hilarious. Like, I've been watching a little bit of your pods. They're good. Like, you know, like people are noticing we're doing this shit. You know, like
flood in the streets. We flood in the streets.
I mean, we just gotta treat it like we're selling crack in the '80s, right? Like, it's just what it is. We got to go ground floor with it. We on
nah, screw that. We gotta treat it like OnlyFans in the pandemic. You heard?
We should start an OnlyFans of Black Island.
Yo,
put like a pod on there.
No Island Boy stuff though. No Island Boy stuff. No cluster activity.
None of that cluster activity. And supposedly they're dropping a fucking incest tape. They do that, bro. Oh. You're just, you know what makes me mad? All right.
Disclaimer right now.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong. Your second disclaimer. Florida does not claim them boys, all right? They're from Alaska. They're from fucking North Dakota, all right? That's where they're from.
They're from some cousin fucking place.
You know what I mean? But, Roll Tide.
Yo, listen, that's literally where I was going to go. It really makes me mad, especially because I'm in Denver. So being the Florida boy out in Denver and then this shit going viral and people talking about it at work, they're like, damn, that's how people in Florida get down. I'm like, nah, don't put that on my boy.
No, between the Island Boys with this incest stuff and Kodak making a song with 6ix9ine right now, y'all are killing me right now on R. Kelly with the R. Kelly. Y'all are killing me with this shit.
Oh man, yeah, Florida does not condone what they are doing over there, and it's not so much that it's gay. It's more that they're brothers.
Not there's anything wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. But
nothing wrong with that.
There is something wrong with them being brothers.
There's definitely something wrong with them being brothers and not having respect for themselves or their brother. All right.
Yeah. Oh man, that shit's crazy. So to be on the lookout. Yo, Llama, I got a reaction for you.
Oh God, yo, that would go crazy.
Llama would not.
I don't know if Llama would understand though. It might not hit Llama like it would hit us.
It would. I don't think. I mean, we're not watching it. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if he watched it and we just filled him in on it, he'd be disgusted. To say the least.
And I'm gonna take time now. Tangeray, if you're watching, stop running. Okay, dude.
Call out, Tang.
I'm gonna do dirty things to you. All right. I'm gonna do dirty things to you. Moving on.
Yo, we need that. We need to set that up for like a random stream during the week. The one.
Oh no, I'm gonna promo the shit out of that. I don't have him. I only have him on Facebook, but I'm gonna find his other socials and I'm gonna promo the shit out of this. Like, this is about to be a celebrity boxing match. It's going down.
You should make a thumbnail of you.
Place your bets right now via Blackout Cash App.
No, he gave me a great idea. We could start doing with just any. I mean, obviously with this, but with any kind of competition we have, because we're all competitive ass niggas. But channel points. You know how you get channel points for watching like each other's streams? I don't know if you get it yet, but you know the channel points?
I know, yeah.
You can bet those. So you can make like bets for that and bet your channel points on shit. I mean, obviously it's not bread, but like kind of keeps it exciting, and then also helps like if we get if we start like programming our chats to think about channel points, makes it kind of useful, you know? So I thought about that. Maybe we throw a little channel point betting, because everybody who watches the Pre Llama Show, my streams normally, the Big Llama Show on here, they get channel points for it. So most of them got channel points already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
no, Tanqueray not even shouting me out. Tanqueray challenging me like that. Like, who are you? Who are you to challenge me to Madden?
he said
Bro,
Madden is his second. He said Madden and FIFA are his second best games to COD, and that's why he's cocky. And after he did what he did to Bird on this very stream early this week, he's very confident that he's gonna take you by the same way the Island Boys are taking each other. You know, you get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you gotta come out and bust his ass, dude.
Oh, I'm definitely going to. Definitely. If he beats me, he's really fucking good. If he beats me, I'm not even tooting my own horn at Madden. But if he beats me, he's fucking nice. All right?
We'll see. We'll see.
We're going to if he ever stops running.
We'll see, dude. I might have to have him bring his Xbox here so he can stream it from here. And then I hop on his account and me and you run it proper.
Oh, matter of fact, he just texted me. I'm at work, dog. 9:30 to 10 Mountain Time. I'll lay the smackdown on you. Mountain Time.
Yo, so I was listening to the new Yo Gotti record. He got a mixtape with DJ Drama, Gangsta Grills joint. But in one of the songs, he said, "I only go by EST." I said, "Damn, we on that Eastern Standard Time, you heard?"
That's the only relevant time, dude.
Mountain Time is crazy though. I feel weird when I say Mountain Time.
It's not normal.
Anyways, dude, what you see this week that made you go, I want to talk about this?
I'm gonna touch on it again. We talked about it a little bit before. I watched the first episode of Hard Knocks.
Okay.
Hard Knocks. They're covering the Jets this year, and with Aaron Rodgers, obviously, all the big hype and everything like that. And they're breaking down, or they're showing clips of stuff from their camp. And what surprised me, they had like a lot of big names out there. They had the actual narrator from Hard Knocks come out, watch the camp in person. They're all talking to him and stuff like that. And then they even had Method Man out there. Method Man was out there talking to the guys, even did a breakdown of the huddle and shit like that. So I thought that was super dope. And then now we're getting into preseason. Another one, Deuce Vaughn, like the guy I showed you, 5'5", running back on the Cowboys, showed his ass off. And just how you predicted, you told me that for someone to be that small and be playing in the NFL, he's got to have some type of skill. And boy, does he have some fucking skill.
Yeah, because you were kind of like, I'm not saying you were shitting on him, but you were kind of not. You were almost like, I want to see what he's about because the odds of him being really good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I took it for me because obviously I only know sports in terms of like just players in general.
To play football, especially in that level, you have to meet the size criteria in most cases because it's just such a physical sport. You know what I'm saying? You could be you could be one of the best skill wise, but if you don't have the size, it's 10 times harder for you. You're versing guys that are 6 foot 250, you know what I'm saying, and like 3% fat, you know what I'm saying. You're running into a brick wall. Excuse me. But in what I seen yesterday, bro had a hell of a game, dude. He's that small, but he uses that to his advantage. Like he's able to drop down so low that dudes that are 6 foot, it's hard for them to tackle him because he's literally so low to the ground. Like you almost have to crouch down to get down to this dude, and he just changed levels and he's super fast. But I mean, other than that, I just really been on my football shit. I'm not gonna sit here and go on and on about it. I really been excited about NFL season coming up. We got less than want to say less than 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks till actual NFL regular season kickoff, and that's what I'm gonna be locked in every week. I already made an announcement to everybody in the house, told JoJo and all of them, listen, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, unavailable.
Well, you guys you guys really need to get on that you and Bird thing. You guys gotta figure it out. You guys gotta figure it out, because I think you're passionate and he's knowledgeable. I don't know if he's as passionate about football as you are.
No, he definitely is.
I know he
definitely
enjoys it, but I never talked to him about
just
it.
I feel like with him though, just like his music taste, he's such a traditional guy. Like, he's always into the older cats and stuff like that. He's old, and just like music, NFL is in a different type of era right now. Like how the quarterbacks and stuff get protected and stuff now through penalties and all that. It's a little bit, and some would say watered down. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. They try to take some of the physicality away from it because people are literally getting hurt, almost dying and stuff like that. But the only thing with me and Bird I have to get with him on is the scheduling. Because, like you said, I do, for me to make something like this happen, I need to make sacrifices. But at the same time, it's just like, some nights it's such a big difference. Like, he'll just be getting home at like midnight, and I start my day at like 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, so it's like,
he's also, if you set up a time, because it's really you. This nigga's, I mean, obviously he works, but when he's on, right? It's just figuring out what time you both can do it, and just set every week, like, this is the time. Whatever you do before or after, that's on you. But we need that. It's the same thing with the Llama Show, right? Like, we set a day and a time, and we stuck through that to see what it would build, you know? I just personally think, again, going back to the watching our YouTube this week, like, numbers grow. Even on my Twitter, the fucking John Jones video had 800 or less like a week ago. I check it randomly, 1,400. I checked it like yesterday, 1,400. What the fuck? Like, that's just on Twitter, you know.
It was a really funny video.
It got 1.1 on Facebook. You know, like, so watching these little things grow, I'm like, yo, we need to put more content out, and not just podcasts. It has to be other styles of content and
clips, shorts,
everything, anything. Yeah, literally, like, whatever. Like, we're doing a tier list on, or me and Bird are planning on. We haven't really talked.
We got to do one of those clickbait ads on fucking Snapchat. Those are the worst. You can't get away from those.
Oh God. But me and Bird are gonna do a tier list video on the best alternate MLB jerseys. We're just gonna.
Oh yeah, you was telling me about that.
So we're thinking about doing that tomorrow. We got the heels thing. If you guys do this football shit, and I've been watching a lot of sports betting YouTube lately. Just these guys breaking down the sports bets part, 5-minute, 6-minute videos going through each game. You know, like, this is what this player does. This is what this player. I was even putting bets in on the preseason, and I was doing parlay, so I was losing because, like, one of them didn't hear it, whatever, like a dickhead. But there was a lot of, like, actual football bets that I was winning too. Like, damn, like, all right, if I separate them, I can win in football too. Like, fucking the UFC card, nigga, I missed one off a $250 bet, some shit like that. Like, when I missed one fight, like, damn, nigga, I'm really good at picking, especially UFC. Really good at picking fights. But I just feel like these other things that we love to talk about just in these podcasts, we need to make separate pieces of content. And for you and Bird, I think that's just like a perfect way to branch out and do your guys' own thing, but also something that you guys can, one, keep up weekly because every week games, and then two, I think the content will just build itself.
Also, the problem is right now he's not as ecstatic about football as I am because his team is not gonna do well. Yeah, I hit him with the who I smoke line. I said Big Ben gone and he ain't never coming back. Yeah, he got hot after that one.
Yeah, I mean, he'll do good with it.
I don't know, man, because I talked to him about it a couple of times, and he's just like compared to just like a couple years ago when they had Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, like they had a decent little squad over there. He was like, "Oh, bro, my Steelers this, my Steelers that, da 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 da," talking about this team and that team, and then now it's just straight Cowboys hate, straight Cowboys hate. Like that's all he wants to speak on.
Cowboys,
everything else, like
I lost money. Yeah, on they were one of the ones that
you
lost.
see it.
Fuck them, dude.
You see what time I'm on, man.
You get that. You get that 5-5 guy jersey. They might think you him.
No, for real though. Yeah, I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. Before he reached like stardom, maybe I can get his jersey for the low.
Yeah, okay. But what were you saying?
Lost where I was at.
Anyways, you guys talk about it. I think it would be good. I think it would definitely be good. Well, again, good practice.
I'm really excited for this damn 2K content that we're about to start putting out here soon, because just playing with Jimmy last night, like our players aren't even that good. Like, like we're not, these players that we're playing with as of right now is just getting us over the hump of until the new game comes out.
Yeah, so this is basically giving you reps.
Yeah, literally. And even then, like, Jimmy has almost no badges, and my badges are like a majority, all of them are like bronze, so they really don't carry no weight like that. But excuse me, we were still getting buckets, dude. I think we gave one team like 12, 13 points, something like that.
Yeah. I'm excited. I mean, obviously, I'm getting the PS5 for this, so I'm excited. But I like the energy around it, and I don't know, it's just a new game that we can all kind of grind together and not just be COD. You know?
Yeah, bro, getting out of that cycle, like it always feels good. Like when we'd go into Halo and Splitgate and you know what I'm saying, all those little games on the side and shit like that. It felt great. The only thing that can make this better is that they give us the new GTA.
Yeah. Oh no, I thought about that. I was like, damn, I got the PS5. New GTA comes out maybe 2024. They're saying. Maybe early, like I think 2025 will get it.
How sure. Credible is that source?
Yeah, it was all over.
Please tell me very credible.
It was like IGN. It was everywhere.
Oh my god!
It was like a little leak, but who knows? You know, because obviously with the game.
And I'm loving that now as an adult too. Time goes by dumb fast. So it's like, hey, 2024. That's like tomorrow.
For real.
But not.
But even this year, I mean, we got MW3 coming out at the end of the year. Fuck yeah, like you say, but you know we're gonna be grinding that. There's no way.
Well, yeah, but I don't know, man. Like between Vanguard to MW2, there was so much hype, leading up to MW2, and I feel like the game is good, but it wasn't that big of a leap, if you know what I mean.
No, nah. I mean, I don't think the game was great. It was fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
it's just, for me, it's the ranked aspect. Like that's the game where we grind. Like it just is, you know, like that's just what we all instinctually go to. Like think about it. We've been playing 2K lately, and somehow we'll end up back on COD. And I haven't really played COD by myself since I got 2K. You know, so I don't know. I'm just excited for a new game. Plus, you got X Defiant, which is that other shooting game that we were playing. That game to me, when I was on that shit in the beta, nigga, I was like geeked. Like I was like, nigga, I can't wait for a new game like this because I love shooting games. That's just my preferred, I guess, genre. I get, you know. Now 2K is dope because it gives me another aspect, another game to like obsess over a little bit because nigga, you know me, I'm competitive and like
as fuck.
And the 2K like grind, I'm like, damn, like I haven't been playing rec because I really just want to learn how to play. You know, like be good at the game. Just whatever. And then when we start playing together, then I'll start learning the rec shit and see how it goes from there.
I mean, rec is just it's just straight up basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more uniform, straight 5v5. You got to run a little bit more like sophisticated ball. I mean, the park is more just show out, you know what I'm saying, and play a couple games with your homies and stuff. But when I played rec before, and I believe this was on 2K18, I want to say, and even in 2K18, it was like way more cheesy, way more laid back and stuff like that. Rec on there, it's just a whole nother. It's like the ranked of 2K.
Yeah.
To make a perfect comparison.
I mean, think about it. The blackout rec jerseys.
Just might have to.
But what's also dope is that everybody.
Can we make real jerseys to wear like while we're playing?
Yo, that'd be hard. That'd be hard.
Yo, I'm gonna wear a fucking headband, son.
Oh shit, nigga, we could get in the 2K league, bro. To me, 2K has like it's not like COD. Like I feel like there's a skill gap in COD, but I feel like just from what I mean, the couple weeks, 3-4 weeks I've been playing, I feel like I hit this. I didn't hit the skill gap. Like I'm not the best I can be, but from where I was till now, like I couldn't even score 10 points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was struggling the first like 3 days of the game, and then I started getting good. And at this point, I think I'm scoring at will. Now I'm trying to like perfect my stats, so like not take as many shots. You know, score the same amount.
And
like do the
go triple doubles and stuff like that.
Exactly, like do the little things. Like I'm trying to like clean that side of the game, but I'm talking about just mechanically. I feel like I'm already there, you know. And I was watching the 2K nigga. They had $1 million tournament, and these niggas, I was like,
crazy,
they ain't doing nothing special, bro. Like you play.
Oh no! Don't get it twisted. Them boys.
No, I'm sure.
What I kind of like about those players too, Madden and 2K, is that a lot of those players, they're actual like sport fanatics. Like the 2K and Madden. Like I watch a lot of Madden content on Facebook and stuff like that, and they're actual like football fans. Like some of those guys even get to go out. They get invited out to the team's camps and stuff like that. I wish I could do something like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Jerry Jones hit my phone. I pull up on my own dime.
I pull up. Nah, I mean, I wish baseball had like more of a competitive thing, because even like when Bird and Tang were like playing like the 2v2s, 3v3s type things for a couple weeks, I was like, that would be dope if there was like a ranked version of that, which I think there is, but I don't think it's it's not popular like 2K.
It's not.
But
I mean, even how you all were saying before that how like baseball is kind of like a dying sport.
Yeah,
excuse me. It's just I feel like it's too slow of a pace of a game as compared to basketball and football. So the likelihood of people really getting into it, I think the MLB games are just trying to do their best with what people they have left. You know what I'm saying? Still,
like when in terms of content, there's people that make content with it, and they do like the fantasy like card teams. They play that a lot for content. But in terms of like ranked and like a rec type style of play, I think that's what like baseball kind of needs. Like if you put a team of 3 and you just
like a sluggers type of game.
Yeah. I don't think that would do it though. Like it would have to be traditional baseball, but it would have to be. You just have to find a way to make it fun.
They would have to condense it a little bit though to play. You know what I'm saying? Like not a full roster, but you know what I'm saying, like a full field of guys.
Yeah, well, you could do 3 people, right? And let's just say you do the switch mechanic of like on 2K when you're switching between teammates. And let's say you have a 3-player team. You have one person pitching, controls the pitcher and the catcher. You have the infielder who controls the whole infield, and then the outfield who controls the whole outfield. Like, cause that's what it kind of is right now. Like, you know, and then you switch off every other person for an at-bat, right?
Yeah.
And, like, that's how we were playing. I mean, that's how it is. It's just
Madden kind of has the same thing. They came out with just like a few years back. They came out with the whole Superstar Knockout, and they made it 2v2, 3v3, even 1v1, where each time you beat a team, you get to pick a player. And I mean, the rest of your squad is filled with players or whatever, but like the certain players that you do get to pick, they have certain attributes or whatever that are like special or whatever, and that you can unlock as you're playing. And I think if Madden keeps going in the way they do, they might be able to compete with a game like 2K with how they have on the park and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they already have one now, but like you said, like it's not really popping like how NBA Park is.
2K did it the best in terms.
But they've been doing it. They've been doing it since 2K. I think it was 2K15 or 16 was when they started the whole park thing, and that was disgusting. Those times were disgusting, son. you could do the most crazy, bro. Dude's pulling up half court, greening it, doing a backflip and a cartwheel. You know what I'm saying? Like on some crazy shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's good for blackout content going forward though. So 2K, I get my shit September 1st, PS5.
And I like how big our pool has been getting too of players that we play with. Like me, you, Justin, Bird, Kevin. The list goes on and on. I feel like we gotta do a damn reunion one of these days because we do have like a lot of people that we didn't even play with like that no more. Like Dueño, fucking what's Jacob, a bunch of people, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy how like every day there seems like a new person. Like we literally for the blackout rec team, like we're gonna have to have a tryout, like on some shit, bro. Like we're gonna have to be like, yo, you play.
I'm gonna be like the dude from Longest Yard. Y'all better not cut me.
Like I mean, like I said, we're gonna have two teams. We're gonna have fucking the blackout main squad and then blackout black, the secondary squad. Just run
That's crazy
the whole time. We got 10 people for blackout just running rec.
I mean, not for nothing. I don't even think we have to go as far as a tryout because a lot of us, with how the scheduling is, it's all over the place. We really only get maybe four at most 5 people at a time online at the same time. Yeah. Unless it's some super pre-planned stuff that, you know what I'm saying, that we all make time to get on. Yeah. But between like you and Bird are kind of the more the late night guys. Me, Rob, Justin, maybe sometimes Kevin are like the, you know, late afternoon into early night type of thing. Sometimes I try to make my way over into the late night gang, but it gets crazy, bro.
Even I mean, the fact
that I stayed up to like almost 4 last night, I looked down at my phone, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was wondering when I went to go smoke and came back, I was like, I think it's gone.
Bro, I was out of there.
Like, oh yeah, I was like, Gabe sleeping. But all right, man. Where were we at? 32 minutes.
Yeah, we couldn't have closed today. We started a little late.
We did start a little late. All right, let's just go quickly. Let's fuck around and we'll do a little UFC shit real quick. The next week, Sean O'Malley is fighting my boy Aljo.
Let me pull it up. What is it? 292?
Yeah.
Come on, give me the card, dude.
Give me the card.
Oh my God, red hair, O'Malley?
Nah, he's going like green and pink.
Okay, Aljamain Sterling, Sean O'Malley, Zhang Willie,
dude, Zhang Weili,
Amen Lemos, Neil Magny, Ian Machado Gary. Oh, that boy Cody.
He's gonna get finished. Yeah, oh damn, he's a fucking underdog. I might bet that. Marlon Vera's fighting against Pedro Munoz. They both fought.
I think I've heard of him before, Marlon Vera.
Oh yeah, he beat Sean O'Malley.
Gotcha. Chris Weidman, Brad Tavares.
Chris Weidman got hurt, and now he's back. He's teammates with Aljo, and this is his first fight back after he had like, you remember Anderson Silva fucked up his leg? Remember that shit? He checked
vaguely,
and the shit broke. That's what happened to this nigga.
And where are they fighting this one at? This is Boston.
Boston.
Ooh, better pack your car.
All right, man. All right, let's just go off. Let's go off the top. Roman2raww, your picks for UFC 292. I'm gonna bet these picks. I'm gonna remember these and I'm gonna put $5 on it. And if you win,
Aljamain Sterling.
Okay, Aljo, how you see that one?
He's gonna beat everybody on the card.
He's a 1-by-1. How you see that fight going?
As much as I like Sean O'Malley as how do I say, as like a public figure, you know, like as a UFC fighter, Aljamain Sterling, he's looking like one of those guys, like you just can't beat him. You just can't beat him. I don't think it's gonna make it a decision.
I don't think so either.
I think, is this a
5-round?
It's a 5-round?
Yeah, this is championship.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it in the 3rd round.
Ooh.
I'm gonna call it in 3rd round.
Backpack.
I don't want to say knockout because I don't want Sean O'Malley going out like that. But it might be a knockout.
I think my
round 3.
Round three is a good pick because I don't know. It's just Aljo. If he gets Sean's back, we know what that can be. It can be very dangerous for Sean. Quick night. Now, if Sean can, that's another thing too. A lot of people underestimate Sean's like ability to be on the ground. But I watch a lot of Sean's content, and I have been, and he's like super into rolling and doing jujitsu and shit. And even Aljo I was watching it beforehand. He was just saying like when they were in the cage together, he was like, "I hope you took this year off and worked on your jiu-jitsu," which I do think Sean did do. Like strategically, Sean did.
I would hope so.
No, but
I would really hope so. With the way his last fight went, it was super close.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing everything in his power to prepare for this.
Yeah,
because he's definitely gonna get it.
He seems the most locked in I've noticed. So my pick, honestly, if I'm putting money on it, I'm going Sean O'Malley knockout.
That's a hot take.
I don't think so, dude. And I say first round.
Fresh off the press.
First round.
First round.
First round.
Nah.
I love Aljo. This fight is hard for me because both personalities I enjoy. I love both of them as fighters. If they were fighting anybody else, I'd pick those respective people. But since they're fighting each other, I do think Sean, I don't know, the way he's been talking, how confident he seems, preparation. Now, don't get me wrong, Aljo's been looking like he's considered the best bantamweight right now, ever.
He's looking unstoppable. That's the word you're looking for. I mean, the way I see round 1 going, with as much hype as Sean O'Malley, even though he's the underdog, I think Aljamain, because Aljamain is not one of those guys that's like super, I want to say like cocky in a sense where he's gonna like try to show out off the rip and just try to put him away on some crazy shit. I think round 1's gonna be a lot of feeling each other out, and then little by little, what Aljamain's gonna start pinpointing where he can put him away, and by the time round 3 comes around, it's gonna be game over.
I like that. Honestly, I do like that. Now, I do have a gut feeling, and betting on fights shows I need to trust my gut feeling, because I literally picked one fight because the girl was pretty, and somebody said she's nasty at arm bars. She might armbar this girl. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? She might. But I knew the other girl was going to win. I have these gut feeling things, right? Fucking something tells me that Aljo can knock out like Sean as well. I think it's in the first round. I don't think this fight lasts past 2, to be honest. I like the third round take because that kind of gives both fighters their respect, and also like this fight is going to end. And if it goes to a decision, it's a war.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a bloodbath if it makes it to round 5.
If they go to, it's gonna be a fucking war. Which Sean's never. This is Sean's first 5-round fight, so whatever that means, like it can be really good. He might surprise us. He's been again working, but also we've seen a lot. I mean, I've seen a lot of fighters in the past fight their first 5-round fight and get gassed. So. Who knows, man? I mean, it's an interesting.
I think he's gonna really do his best to prepare. Obviously, I mean, for this type of fight, but with again how close his last fight was, I think he's gonna really try to capitalize as much as he can. But I don't think I don't think he's there yet. And I put much emphasis on the yet.
Oh no,
because Sean O'Malley, he's a star on the rise, but. You got to. These are the type of fights, and even if he wins, but these are the type of fights that build you as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's more of an opportunity for Sean O'Malley than it is Aljamain.
No, not true. Because it's a big opportunity for both of them, just in different ways. Now, in terms of fighting and legacy, Sean O'Malley getting the belt at this age, where he kind of hasn't fought. There's a lot of people he hasn't fought in this division. and like they're saying, like Marlon Vera has beat him before, and so Sean got hurt in that fight. So Sean like says he's still undefeated, that Marlon didn't beat him, but he's fighting on the card, this card, and if he wins in a spectacular fashion and Sean wins, that's another fight that's going forward. So like for legacy, it helps Sean, but for Aljo, he hasn't, like, besides the Cejudo fight, which was a pretty big fight because Cejudo does have like a nice following. It's not a Sean O'Malley style following. So if he goes out and performs really well, beating a star on the rise, like you said, it's gonna benefit him financially and in terms, because he's not a well-liked person in terms of the people. Like they kind of don't like Aljo a little bit. He gets a lot of hate for a lot of shit, even though he's one of the most consistent champions right now.
They hate him because they ain't him. I mean, that's why.
Literally. But for to your point, it helps Sean's legacy and it helps Aljo's star rise. And Aljo says this is his last fight anyways at this division. He's gonna go up.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, well, it's a little early, dude.
Nah, he said he's gonna go up, try to fight Volkanovski. So be dope.
I'm gonna go ahead and slide the reins over to you because I'm not gonna lie. Other than Cody, you know, these people are very foreign to me.
That's crazy. Zhang Weili, first Chinese champion. She got it back after a pretty explosive win last time. I think she takes this easily, to be honest. I think she's just at a different level than most of the girls in the division. Now, this Amanda, I have seen her fight once, and she looked good, but Zhang Weili got power, so I'm going Zhang.
I'm going to go Amanda. I have a thing for the Brazilian fighters.
All right. I respect that. All right. So then we go to Neil Magny versus Ian Gary. Now, Neil Magny stepped in. Ian was supposed to fight somebody else, and he was supposed to fight Jeff Neal, and Jeff Neal dropped. So Neil Magny's stepping in on short notice, less than a week, well, actually a week away. He stepped in. So even though, I don't know, even though it's a short notice fight, the odds aren't out, so you don't really know. I kind of want to say Neil wouldn't just jump in this fight without knowing he's ready.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, like, how often do some of these guys like really not stay in shape, but you know, like are practicing just for fights like this? You know what I mean?
I mean, when you're when you're climbing your way up to the top, I'm sure it's a little bit more on your head. Like if an opportunity, especially like an opportunity like this, to like come in a card, you know, you probably get paid well just to come because they don't want to scrap the fight. So you're getting, you're getting paid for that. But also, I just think like most of these guys are training 24 or not. They're training at least 6-7 days a week, if not in some form or fashion. I mean, depending on how hard they take it. So I think most of the people are in camp, not in camp, but are staying in shape. And like I said, I don't think if you're Neil, you're fighting a guy under you in terms of rankings. Neil's 11, Ian Gary's 13th. So it's like more of a risk for Neil. So to me, he either knows he can beat him, he sees something he likes that he thinks he can take advantage of, especially in a short amount of time, because Ian was training for somebody else and Brandon Neal's not. That always kind of hurts people a little bit too because they're training for one style of fighter. So I don't know. I feel like Neil was coming in ready, like knowing like, oh, I'm gonna take this opportunity and I could beat him. So yeah, I go Neil. Honestly.
I think I'm gonna go Ian. Go Ian. Give him a chance.
All right, dude. Cody Garbrandt, Mario Bautista. Cody Garbrandt's gonna get slapped, buddy. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that.
That's all. That's all I have to say about that.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like Cody, after his last fight, was really good. It's just he's like really up and down lately.
So just lack of consistency.
Yeah, and he's getting older.
What about this Mario guy? Mario.
Don't know too much about him, to be honest. Let me see his record.
I mean, he's the favorite.
12-2. Last fight versus Gennady. How'd he win? Decision. Unanimous though. Oh no, I lied.
5 first round finishes.
No, submission in the first round. Yeah. Oh shit! He's gonna submit him. Interesting. Might be
one we have to watch out for.
He might be nasty. All right, Marlon Vera.
3 wins by knockout, 6 wins by submission, 5 first round finishes, 50% striking accuracy, 69% takedown accuracy. Okay.
All right. Well, all right. Marlon Vera versus Pedro Munoz. Number 6 versus number 10. Pedro has lost to Sean O'Malley. Marlon Vera has beat Sean O'Malley. This is kind of like if Sean wins and becomes a champion. If Marlon can spectacularly put this guy away, that's clearly going to be the fight. And I think that's kind of on Sean's mind because Sean always says he's undefeated, hasn't lost, even though he has a loss to him.
A technical loss.
Yeah, I think he wants to get that back. And it would make good money. Like the storyline would make good money. And obviously when you're champion, you get pay-per-view points and all that. I'm going Marlon Vera, and I'm going by knockout.
Oh, excuse me.
Early second round.
I'm gonna go Marlon Vera as well. He looks like a badass.
Oh, this is the last fight we'll do, and then we'll end it because I don't really care about the rest of it. Chris Weidman's making his return against Brad Tavares. Brad Tavares is a monster.
This guy's Samoan?
Nah, he's Hawaiian.
Oh.
I don't know. See, like I said, Chris Weidman had that leg injury. It was pretty brutal.
So Brad has 5 wins by knockout. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It just feels like if Chris Weidman's a little gunshot, obviously he's probably been training. It's just a bad injury. Like, I don't know how that affects him during the fight. He can have a chance to win, but I think Brad is just a little bit a little fresher, I guess. It can go either way. I might go Brad Tavares though, like a TKO. I'm thinking first round.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Brad.
Brad looks like he's got it going on. Winning though, but if I see if it goes to decision, Chris Weidman wins. That's how I feel. If it gets finished, Brad wins. If it's goes to decision, Chris Weidman wins. So.
And all right, man, so excuse me.
292. We'll be back next week to definitely talk about it. Don't forget the Big Llama Show. He's right here in the chat. He said, "Yo, Pre LLama Show, what it do, Llama?" But
yo, what it do?
We got the Big Llama Show, 10 p.m. Eastern on the Big Llama Show channel.
Every Sunday.
Yeah, every Sunday. 10. Go ahead, bro. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Every Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern. You know where we gonna be at? Right there at the Big Llama Show channel.
Be on the lookout for another Heels review. Be on the lookout for the late night with AD Birdie.
Go watch the Jackass reaction.
Shout out to Llama again. And just be tapped in on our YouTube because we're posting all our content. We're streaming onto that channel. We're trying to grow that, get that shit popping, and be consistent in terms of content. So, anything else you got to say, brother?
Whether you are on the Twitch platform or YouTube platform, make sure you go to Blackout GG. Make sure you subscribe, turn the post notifications on. Go to Big Llama Show on Twitch and YouTube, and make sure you're subscribed with your post notifications on. You won't miss a beat. We got a lot of heat coming, and I hope you can handle it. You know.
I hope you motherfuckers want to stay warm. Anyways, it's the Pre LLama Show. AD Roman2raww. We out this bitch, motherfuckers.
Later, bitches.
Llama voice.